These are two of my favorite detectives because they are under my area of property crimes. Detective Hickey and Detective Weiser. They're both fingerprint experts, and Dave Weiser is also a polygraph examiner. So we're going to let Detective Hickey talk to you a little bit about fingerprints and how that works into detectives solving crimes. And then we're going to have Detective Weiser talk to you a little bit about how the polygraph is used. Detective Weiser is one of two of our active polygraph examiners. He does the majority of them for us, and he's going to explain a little bit about how it works and attach the components to you so that the kids can see what your body is telling us.
I mean, you've heard, we'll call it a lie detector. Everybody knows a lie detector. We've all seen it in television, movies, that kind of thing. And it is a very accurate instrument. It collects data that goes on in your body when you're telling a lie. There's very few people that don't know right from wrong. You may choose to do wrong, but you still know that you're doing wrong. You don't think it's right. And what the polygraph does is it collects data. Like, take yourself back to when you were a kid and you told that one lie in your whole life. And it was in front of your mom. You know that inner feeling you had when you knew you were telling a lie? Well, that's what we can see. We can see the way your heart rate changes. We can see the way your breathing changes. We can see the way your skin reflects. You actually will release more sweat in your finger glands when you tell a lie. There's things that go on that maybe science doesn't absolutely understand why, but it occurs. So that little feeling inside you when you're telling a lie, we get to see it on the screen. So even when you try to do something to beat the lie detector, it's not going to work because we know what's natural and what's not natural. These tubes right here are going to go on your upper torso. That's going to measure things that are going on inside your chest and your torso. There's a blood pressure cuff, which I'm going to put on your left arm, and then these two sensors here, and again, these don't shock anybody. All they are is sensors, and they go on your fingers, and this is what measures your galvanic skin reflex, which I was telling you is the amount of skin your skin will actually make sweat secretions when you're lying, and that's it. And we will transfer all that data into something electronic that we can see. Now, as you can see, this is her blood pressure, which is going up, and the beats per minute, each individual line. The green line there, which is her finger, the finger sensors. As we're talking about them, see how she's reacting? You can see them going up. That, again, that's a very sensitive sensors, and they can tell when some emotion is going on inside her mind. The blue lines are the tubes that are up on her torso, and those are going to measure her breathing when she takes a breath in, when she lets her air out. As you can see, they go up and down with her breath. And did you see how when she took her large breath in, her blood pressure actually went up? And that's normal physiological reactions. And this sensor here is the black line. I wish I could bullet this for you. Is that the pad that you're sitting on? Mm-hmm. Go ahead, move your leg or something like that, and you'll see all these, there you go. See all the black reactions? Yeah. So as we go through, we'll ask her questions. And at one point in time, we'll ask her a question, did you steal the cookies from the cookie jar? And she'll answer no or yes, and then we see her reaction with that. I'm thinking she might have taken some cookies. Her breathing changed. We have a reaction there with the finger sensors, and her heart rate went up a little, or her pulse went up a little, her blood pressure went up a little bit. So those are all things that we look for. No, I don't think she stole cookies from the cookie jar for real, but there was definitely a physiological response when I asked her that question.